And you're just shy from your 1,000 kills. Do you think you can get that this game?
I hope so.
You can.
I hope so.
Okay, guys. Later, when you play, just shoot them, okay? David also, just shoot them, flank them, knife them if you can. Maxim. Good. And then we win 2-0, we go in.
Munya, what are you doing?
Tell them how PRX coach, you know?
You're stealing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you have any words for Alex? Oh. Wait, go.
I'm scared. Please don't. I'm very scared.
That's the real reason why Monyet is now a paper X. It's like Alex is scary. I'm gonna hide behind a chair, a different piece of furniture. He doesn't touch chairs, so I'm gonna go behind this.
He starts flinching.
Yeah, he won't find me here. He's getting tasered by Ewok. He's getting
What is
slapped
Monyet
around
and these
by Alex.
coaches just not giving Monyet any poor guy. good memories? No, I can't. That was obviously a joke. Just
No,
for anybody
I mean both of these teams
Made it serious.
are very good teams. Where the coaches are good friends, and Monyet, you know, everyone's friends here between these two teams. And I think today's gonna be a very friendly rivalry. That said, RRQ hasn't beaten Paper X yet, but maybe there is something to Monyet having picked up a couple things from Paper X, bringing it over to RRQ, because you know what? He's been performing better than ever since he's
That's
joined.
a very good point. I mean, it's a whole new look. Yeah, different jersey. They have the crying.
The tears.
I just noticed that.
The tears.
But you cannot just, it's not just the jersey, right? Look at the numbers. How much higher it is compared. First of all, maybe it's the taser, but secondly, it's also the fact that he plays like different roles in this new team. And I think that's one of the most interesting things for RRQ right now.
To be fair, I think like it's the same thing when he actually joined Paper X. Sure, he was newer there, not as I think developed as he joined RRQ, but the roles were the same. I think it's more of like how he just kind of matured after he joined Paper X when he came to RRQ. This Monyet looks like he got a lot of ideologies from Paper X, the way that he approaches things. We also heard this from Ewok a couple of weeks ago, where he was talking about how Monyet, from the first time that he saw him to this one, a lot more mature, a lot more vocal about his team. So that kind of maturity, I guess from the experience from Paper X, really transitioned into RRQ.
I do want to make it clear to everyone who's unsure, I do none of us in VCT endorse using
All right, but I mean, the main thing is still the fact that I think it's really interesting how much he's grown. Yes, he's learned a couple of things from being in Paper X, but maybe also a little bit of that pressure being taken off because he doesn't have to like fill in Jing's shoes. That said, though, both teams have a lot of similarities. Like you can draw comparisons to players like Something and at the same time the other Russian duelist, right? But when you look at the whole team, I feel like the two differences is down to these two players, Jing and Monyet. Jing, of course, we know him for his raise, very impactful stuff. He had an ace last week. He even, sometimes flexes onto other agents like ISO and Sage sometimes. But Monyet does things a little bit different because he can also play that controller.
Yeah, absolutely. So that being said, again, you do have that for RRQ because, as you mentioned, that's going to be Monyet. We have seen him actually go for those super aggressive shouted steps when he's playing as the Omen, whereas Jing cannot. And then they have only, if they want to go for the double controller, that's going to be Mind Freak Debai. So at least in terms of like which more aggressive player gets to what role, it does at least vary a little bit in this matchup between RRQ and Paper X.
between these two key players, which agents would you want to see them 1v1 each other on?
Oh, I already know my answer. Personal preference for me would be...
Let's count down to like 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1, raise.
Neon.
No.
I don't want to see the Raze versus Raze. I want to see Neon versus Raze.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think that'll be super fun. I actually want to see ISO on Jing versus Monyet. Neon. Maybe we'll see it today. Who knows? Again, the map pool has shifted a little bit. RRQ has not played against Paper X at all this year. They haven't played since May 2023. This is the first time they're facing off against each other. It feels like it's been shorter because Monyet's been on PaperX, so there's been this overlap here. What are you guys thinking for this map pool for PaperX and RRQ?
I think don't play split. First of all, I mean, like last year's games, it's going to be a bit of a revenge match for RRQ because PaperX were the team to kind of like deny RRQ playoffs last year. So they could be coming back with a brand new fire. But at the same time, PaperX has started to exercise a little bit more discipline. In fact, they're winning a lot of these maps on Icebox now, a map which they've banned quite a bit. And you can also see that PaperX is starting to ban Ascent a little bit more. Not that it's not within their map pool. So I'm thinking